The story above is about a young man named John who had a deep passion for football but faced repeated disappointment and rejection when it came to pursuing his dream. Despite his efforts, he struggled to keep up with his peers and felt like giving up. It wasn't until he came across a famous quote by Winston Churchill that he found the inspiration to keep going. This is a story about the power of perseverance and the importance of never giving up on your dreams. John's passion for football started at a young age. He grew up playing with friends and watching games on TV with his family. He idolized professional players and dreamed of one day joining their ranks. Despite being naturally athletic, John struggled to keep up with his peers during tryouts and often found himself overlooked by coaches. Determined to improve, John spent every spare moment training. He practiced his technique, honed his speed and agility, and even studied game footage to identify areas where he could improve. Despite his best efforts, he continued to face disappointment at every turn. Every time he was passed over for a team or rejected from a tryout, it felt like a crushing blow. As he grew older, John began to wonder if he would ever be able to make his dreams a reality. He started to consider other options, like going to college or pursuing a different career. But he couldn't shake the feeling that football was his true calling. It wasn't until he stumbled upon Winston Churchill's famous quote that something inside him clicked. He realized that it wasn't enough to work hard, he also needed the courage to keep going even in the face of failure. With this newfound inspiration, John redoubled his efforts. He sought out new coaches and training regimens, and put in even more time and effort than before. Finally, all his hard work paid off. He was accepted onto a semi-pro team and given the chance to show what he was made of. It wasn't always easy, there were injuries and setbacks along the way, but John persevered. He kept working hard, kept learning, and kept pushing himself to be the best player he could be. Eventually, John realized that his dream of becoming a professional football player might never come true. But he also realized that he didn't need to be on a pro team to achieve success. With the same dedication and hard work he had put into his athletic career, he started a business selling sports equipment. And in this new venture, he found a whole new kind of success. Looking back, John knew that he would never have made it this far without the inspiration provided by Winston Churchill's words. Whenever he faced a setback, he thought of that quote and found the courage to keep going. And in the end, it was that courage, that willingness to persevere even in the face of failure, that had led him to where he was today.